Parenting has always been a challenging journey, but in today's world, new threats to our children's well-being seem to emerge constantly. One such threat, vaping, has rapidly gained popularity, especially among teenagers. And no, it's not a cool magic trick. This alarming trend has serious implications for the health and future of our youth. Spoiler alert, it's not good. As parents, we must arm ourselves with knowledge to protect our children from the dangers of vaping. Think of it as leveling up in the game of parenting. This essay will delve into the issue of vaping, providing parents with the information they need to understand this growing problem. And no, it's not just hot air. We will explore what vaping is. Besides looking like a fog machine at a concert, why it appeals to kids. Hint, it's not because it tastes like broccoli and the serious health risks involved. Yes, even worse than eating too much candy. By understanding the issue, we can better equip ourselves to address it and guide our children towards a healthier future. Think of it as unlocking a new achievement in life. The rise of vaping is a stark reminder that we must remain vigilant in safeguarding our children's health. Because being a parent is like being a superhero, right? It is our responsibility to stay informed, engage in open conversations, and take proactive steps to protect them from this emerging threat. After all, every hero needs a sidekick. Alright, imagine a tiny dragon in your pocket. Vaping is like that. It involves inhaling and exhaling a mist, often called vapor, created by heating a special liquid in a device known as an e-cigarette or vape pen. Unlike those old-school cigarettes that burn tobacco, vaping skips the fire hazard. Instead, e-cigarettes use a battery-powered heating element to turn a liquid solution, called e-liquid or vape juice, into vapor. It's like a magic trick, but not as cool. This e-liquid usually contains nicotine, flavorings, and other chemicals. Think of it as a potion, but not the kind you'd want to drink. When heated, the liquid turns into an aerosol that you inhale. Poof! Instant cloud. Taking a puff from an e-cigarette is often called hitting a vape. Sounds like a video game move, right? While vaping might seem like a harmless alternative to smoking, it's important to know it's not all fun and games. The mist you inhale from e-cigarettes contains various harmful substances that can mess with your body, especially your young and developing lungs. So think twice before you try to be a pocket dragon. Hey there, future superheroes! Let's talk about something that's sneaking into your world like a ninja in the night: vaping. So, why is vaping becoming the new, cool thing? Well, it's got a few tricks up its sleeve that make it super tempting. First up, the flavors. Imagine a candy store exploded and turned into vape juice. From fruity explosions to dessert dreams, these flavors are like a party in your mouth, but they're actually a trap. These tasty clouds hide the harsh reality of nicotine, making it easier for you to get hooked. Next, let's talk gadgets. These vapes are like the James Bond of smoking, sleek, stylish, and super sneaky. They come in all shapes and sizes, some even look like USB drives or pens. Perfect for a secret agent, right? But here's the twist. This makes it really hard for your parents and teachers to catch on. So, while it might seem cool, it's a sneaky way to get into trouble. Stay smart, stay safe. Vaping, a health hazard in disguise, or as we like to call it, the sneaky smoke monster. While vaping may be marketed as a safer alternative to smoking, it's like saying a shark is a safer alternative to a T-Rex. Still dangerous. Vaping poses significant health risks, especially for young people whose bodies and brains are still developing. Think of it as feeding your brain junk food every day. One of the biggest risks is getting hooked on nicotine. It's like getting stuck in a never-ending video game level. Nicotine is a super addictive substance found in both traditional cigarettes and e-cigarettes. It's like the villain in every superhero movie. It messes with your brain, making it harder to control your impulses and make smart choices. Like trying to do homework with a monkey on your back. Nicotine addiction can lead to a lifetime of health problems and increase the risk of addiction to other substances. It's like opening a can of worms. Besides nicotine addiction, vaping can also cause serious lung damage. Imagine your lungs turning into a pair of old rusty pipes. The aerosol inhaled from e-cigarettes contains harmful chemicals and ultrafine particles that can irritate and inflame the lungs. It's like breathing in a cloud of tiny ninjas. This can lead to respiratory problems like coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. Not exactly the superpower you want. Long-term exposure to these harmful substances can increase the risk of chronic lung diseases like COPD and lung cancer. So, Let's keep our lungs happy and healthy, shall we? Real-life consequences, stories from the front line. But with a twist. Vaping dangers aren't just spooky stories, they're real-life plot twists for many teens who thought they were just blowing smoke.
Meet Sarah, a 17-year-old who thought vaping was the coolest thing since sliced bread. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. What started as a cool move turned into a plot twist she didn't see coming. An addiction level worthy of a soap opera. Sarah found herself vaping like it was a full-time job, sneaking puffs between classes and even at home. Talk about dedication. Her grades took a nosedive. She became a ghost to her family, and her mood swings were more dramatic than a reality TV show.
Then there's Michael, a 19-year-old athlete who thought he was invincible. Plot twist, vaping had other plans. Michael ended up in the hospital with breathing issues, chest pain, and a cough that wouldn't quit. Not exactly the MVP he imagined. Doctors diagnosed him with a valley, a serious lung injury linked to vaping. Not the kind of high score he was aiming for. Michael spent weeks in the hospital, enduring treatments that were more painful than a bad breakup and struggling to catch his breath. Combating the vaping epidemic, a call to action. Let's get serious, but not too serious. Addressing the vaping epidemic among youth requires a team effort. Think of it like the Avengers, but with less spandex and more talking. We need parents, educators, policymakers, and the community to assemble.
Parents, you're like the superheroes of the household. You play a crucial role in preventing and addressing vaping among your kids. It's essential to have open and honest conversations about the risks of vaping. Think of it as your superpower, the power of communication. Start these conversations early and make them age-appropriate. No need to go full-on superhero mode right away. Set clear expectations and rules regarding vaping and enforce them consistently, like a superhero code of conduct. Be a positive influence and role model by living a healthy, smoke-free lifestyle. Show them that real heroes don't need smoke to be cool.
Educators, you're the wise mentors in this story. You have a vital role in educating students about the dangers of vaping. Schools can implement comprehensive tobacco and vaping prevention programs that provide students with accurate information about the health risks, dispel myths and misconceptions, and equip them with the skills to resist peer pressure. Think of it as training the next generation of heroes to stand strong.
Protecting our future, a shared responsibility. As we wrap up this wild ride through the world of vaping, it's clear that keeping our kids safe from this sneaky threat is a team effort. Remember, vaping isn't just some cool trend, it's a serious health issue that can have some pretty gnarly consequences. By knowing the risks, chatting openly, and pushing for stricter rules, we can make sure our kids have a safe and fun place to grow up. Let's team up to help our kids make smart choices about their health. The future of our awesome kids depends on it. Thanks for watching.